Good evening, friends. How are you all? Lovely to have your company. I was super early. Did you see me? Super early. You can't believe it, can you? I was commenting like, this is easy. But, you know, I'm not going to take it for granted because next week I'll be like, I can't go live. I have that much technology in here. I sometimes wonder if I have all the gear but no idea. But total professional as always. So welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Tony Darroch and this is the How to Craft Network studio. Now, I was going to do this studio in Studio 1, then back in Studio 3, then back in Studio 1. But I felt like because we have a wonderful demo this evening as well, it would be wonderful to just be able to sit down and do it, if that makes sense. As you all know, I've been on TV this morning. Wasn't that a good show? Did you all see the deals? Some stinking deals this morning. There is pretty much nothing left. So if you missed the deals this morning, £7 dies and things like that. So hopefully if you had your eyes on something, you were able to get it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's do a little bit of a shout out and then we'll get straight into some housekeeping, because I've got a little bit of housekeeping. I'm definitely on catch up. I have a ton of names that I have picked giveaways for as well. So I'm also going to do a giveaway live in this show as well. Okay, so although we've not got any new goodies this evening, which sometimes it is nice not to have to force product down your throats, it is wonderful to do the inspiration part of it because that's the best part, I believe. So I have some names for some giveaways and I have some wonderful, wonderful updates. Now, TV was fantastic this morning, so thank you so much. I got back at a reasonable hour. I went and did a house shop, as in a food shop. Managed to get caught up because literally we were down to threadbare in this house. We were down to the last tin of soup, so we had to do a shop. So I've done a little bit of a shop and we're ready to take the world by storm. Don't you always feel better when you've got a bit of nice ham or a bit of salad in your fridge or something that you can pull together quite quickly? I always feel way better. So let's do a little bit of a shout out. Hi Glynis, we have Denise Houlons, we have Kathleen, we have Jane. Let me know what the weather's like, what time it is where you are, because I appreciate we have a ton of brand new subscribers and we have a ton of new followers with our recent visit to HSN, which is totally awesome. And I've got some updates on that for you as well. So if you are brand new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button as well, because we are live every Monday at 8 o'clock, permitting, TV permitting. And then we try and do inspirational content throughout the week. So Lynn says, oops, you missed the C&C show today. It probably is. Hi Lorna, good evening everyone. Hi Leslie, hi Sue, Anne, Carla. We've got Rosie, hi sweetheart. Martha Chapman, Michaela Brown, Audrey Irvine. Lots of you on this evening. I did see a lady from Utah on there. We've got Texas, Kathleen from Texas too. So lovely to have your company. And then over on Facebook, we have the lovely Cheryl. Hi, sweetheart. You were the first commenter. And I did reply. I hope you saw my message. And then we have Gabby Bell. That's a great name, Gabby Bell. Irene Kelso. Good evening. Hi, Irene. Pam Simpson. Hi, sweetheart. Lovely to have your company. Pam is brilliant at card making. And we have Anne and we have Sheena Toner, who's liked and shared. Now, if you can and you're able, please like and share. We love to share the love of craft, but don't get in bother for it, okay? Don't want anybody getting their hands spanked for being sharing it in groups that don't share the love of craft. So make sure you share where you're allowed, okay? So let's just, we've got a lot of names on this evening, a lot of names I don't actually recognise. So welcome to the channel. We have Carla Warner, we have Emma Forbister, we have Michelle Dillon, Carol Cockbain, Elaine Meller, Rosie Beaumont, Bridget Head. I haven't seen Bridget for a while. Bridget, or have I just missed you, sweetheart? Welcome back if you've had a little bit of a break or time out. Lovely to have you back, sweetheart. If you have been here, I'm apologising now. I have missed your name, but welcome back regardless. Then we've got Daphne Rogers. Hi, Tony. Hi, sweetheart. Iris McLean. Evening, everyone. So let's share the love of craft. Let's get everybody in on our live. I'm going to do a cheeky demo this evening, and it's a cool one as well, which requires hardly no effort to create those lovely pockets that I showed you. Now, over the last few weeks and months, we've had quite a few paper chain launches, and I'm actually playing catch up. So the one that we did last was that beautiful, like, it was actually, let me just grab this one. This was the one that we did here it is. This is the one that we did on air. If you remember this one, where we did the sort of like floating pocket, hinge pocket here. We've got a decorated one of this, by the way. I did pop some pictures on social media, but we did this one, if you remember. But since this one, we've done mulberry and gold, and we've done ruby and bloom. So we're going to do some cute little pockets this evening using those two collections. So if you are crafting along, you're going to need a piece of 12 by 12. Go grab one now, very quickly, a piece of 12 by 12. Quite simply, that and a cutter. Done. And I'll show you how to make something quite cute. So the lists just keep, so there's more people joining us. Philippa Marshall, Jane Davison, I hope you're well, sweetheart. We're in the US, Tennessee. Crikey, it's all moving too fast. Bridget, I've not been well, Tony. Back to it now. Brilliant, Bridget. I thought I'd not seen your name for a while, sweetheart. I'm glad you're okay. If you're not okay and you need to chat, we have a fantastic group, as you know. Please just holler. We'll give you that little bit of Brucey spirit. Ronald Kent, hi, sweetheart. So it's lovely to have your company. Quick bit of housekeeping. So on the list, I have a couple of things to talk about, because I know there's been a few questions floating around on the page, but I have missed them because I've been super busy, as you can imagine. So I got back from HSN last week. I did the Monday night live, which was, I think, the day I got back. I only showcased some product for you for our lovely Helen. I didn't do a demo, so here I am tonight doing the demo. But a bit of housekeeping for you all. I am back in America in 10 days time for Halloween, okay? Now you're all like, Tony, you really need to calm down. You are doing far too much. I am doing far too much. But thankfully, this one, when I go to HSN, is Halloween, and then that's no more travelling to America. I don't think for the rest of the year. I'm doing Zoom for the rest of the year. So that will be my 5th time, I think. Time to America this year, and I think that's enough, don't you? Could you imagine if I was there every week? Well, I couldn't be there every week, but it's getting that way. So I'm clearly doing something right. So yeah, 10 days time I disappear again for 5 days. This time Tom and Tim are coming with me as well, so that'll be super, super cool. And we're going to try and get some tickets for one of the parks, sort of like bolt it into a little bit of a family break, if you want to call it a family break, because they're not really family breaks, but we're going to try anyway. And it's the launch of our Halloween. Now, if you are in the USA and you do shop from HSN, the shows are the 22nd of August, and I have a ton of minutes again, and I have some cute stuff to show you, and I will be doing my product preview in the run-up to those shows about 5 days before, okay? So you'll be able to have a sneaky peek. Don't panic in the UK, though, because guess what? I'm bringing some for you guys as well. So, unfortunately, the lovely ladies and gents on HSN get it first, because it is nice that they get things first, because you in the UK always get things first. So it's nice for them to get things first too. So you'll be able to put that date in your diary. Marilyn says, I don't know how you do it. I don't. I'm very tired today, actually. Like 4 AM start for TV, and then the drive, and then you walk in and your son looks at you as if like his dad's not there. It's like, I'm hungry. I like, your dad says, I waited for you, mummy. All right, okay, I'm hungry. Like a little chick in a nest. I'm hungry. Oh, I need 10 days away. Honestly, though, I've got so much fire in my belly with things that are happening of late. All of the HSN shows. I've got something else to announce very, very soon, which I'm super excited about. We have some awesome product coming as well, not just product, other things as well, which we're launching very, very soon as well. I've been working on lots of things in the background for you all, so lots of lovely stuff. So that is me in HSN again in about 10 days, 15 days time. When I get back though, we have an open day at our store. You know, we do our open days once a month where you get your free goodie bag and live demonstrations. So our next one is the 26th of August. I've written it down here. 26th of August, it's 10 till 3 and it's free. Come along, grab a cup of tea and just watch the demonstrators who are live in store. I'm not sure who it's going to be yet. I haven't had confirmation through, but there will be live demonstrations throughout the day. It's a Saturday as well this time. Totally free. You'll get a goodie bag. Come and enjoy the day. And it's again sharing the love of craft. Maybe if you're thinking about it, pop your name in the group you live such and such. I'm thinking about going to Tony's on the 26th of August. Anybody else thinking about it? You might actually make some friends. You could car share. You never know. There might be a lady who lives 4 streets down thinking the same thing. That has happened before, trust me. So Samantha Cook, question, are you still bringing out the A4 die cutting machine? Samantha, that I actually am bringing out the A4 die cutting machine. The problem I have with the machine at the moment though is the plates go like duck beaks, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy with how they go bend. I want plates that don't bend, so we're trying to find technology where the plates don't bend at all, just stay completely flat. So basically you don't have to replace them unless you really like get lots of die cut lines in them. So the machine is a fantastic machine. The plates are amazing, the other plates. The only problem is the die cutting plate, it ends up because it goes through the machine and the pressure, it comes out like that. Your plates end up looking like bent crisps, and like no. And they're not cheap, are they, these die cutting machines? So as soon as I've mastered the plate system, Samantha, so it doesn't do that, I will be launching it. I'm still working on it, and it's taken a year already, so be patient on that one. Okay, let's have a look. One day you'll get to an open day, says Philippa. Adele's busy as well, so we've got no tea maker, so I'm sure Marilyn or Kath will be able to do it, Adele, so don't you worry about us. We'll be absolutely fine, darling. Carol says, totally excited about Tony coming back to HSN. I hope they give you more time throughout the day. I'm hoping, well, you know, Carol, they do give me quite a bit of time to say I'm I'm not even a brand new brand. I'm celebrating 2 years in March, but they are increasing my minutes, so it's growth. I'm totally happy with that. So we'll see how it goes, And I have another 6 new lines, 3 of which are Halloween. Really, really cool. I'm so excited to show you, Carol. And Jordan, question. When are the bride and groom coming, Tony? As soon as I allocate shows, you'll be the first to know. I have a ton of product to allocate, and there are things in line before that, but yes, there is the bride and groom. So coming back from HSN then, we have our demo day, which is August the 26th, 10 till 3, totally free. Come and say hello. And then after that one, we have our Create Together Club, and I did see a couple of questions. When's it happening? Tony said August. So just to clarify on that one, if you have joined our Create Together Club, it's going to be the end of August, okay? Because I don't want to, as you all know, well, you get like a week's worth of inspiration with each product with Create Together. And I don't like doing one show and then breaking for 5 and then doing another one and breaking for 2. I try to get at least 4 on the trot, because it gets you motivated and it gets you in the mindset that, yeah, I've got to create some things with these products. So I've decided to do it at the end of August, which means I'll be back from HSN and I can have total focus and give you as much inspirational content as I can. So if you are not in the Create Together Club, you need to be in the Create Together Club. Traditionally, we've done sets of stamps. I send you 3. Normally, I send you 3 stamps in 3 different envelopes, and I tell you which envelope to open, 1 a month, and I give you 7 days of inspiration on that one item, and it stays on YouTube, and you can go back and watch it, recreate it, make your own version of it. It's wonderful. Then the next month we open envelope 2. Some of you do cheat though. I know some of you do cheat. And then I tell you when to open the second one, and so on and so forth. So 3 months of creativity, but this is a little bit different this time. So normally I send you 3 stamps, and we've done it 3 times, Create Together 1, 2 and 3, I believe. This is the 4th, or it could be the 3rd, but I've changed it up. So you're going to get stamps, dies and stencils, which is the cost of the whole Create Together Club. So expensive. I was like, how does this work then? But it's beautiful, so it's so good. So that's your first one. Then the second one, I believe, is an embossing folder. And the 3rd one is a paper collection, as in a paper pad. And then I'm going to show you how they all work seamlessly together. So that's the Create Together Club. I think it's £35. I think it's £35. You get your discounts if you have the points, or if you are already in the club. So go and check that one out. Put Create Together Club in our website and it'll come straight up. And then we send them all out together. So if you're not in that club, you need to join that club. Totally awesome. I I don't know what's happened to my screen now. There we go. Yes, so it's a great club to be in, and it encourages you to look beyond using your products just the once. It encourages you to use them in different ways you wouldn't normally use, and then we lay them on the back of Studio, and then we look at the 7 days, and we decide which card or project we like the best, and then we get excited for the following month where that's something different too. Okay, so that's that. What we're doing for time? Oh, we're good for time. So that's that. Now I have a whole bunch of giveaways on this piece of paper here, but what I'm going to do is, because we're going to do a giveaway in this show as well, in this show I'm going to give away the projects that we've made. All you need to do to be in with a chance to win those is comment live now, and we'll pick a winner live in the show. And then if you comment underneath this video when I've gone off air, you will get a project from me too. So 2 winners, 1 live and 1 not live. And the reason why I do that is because I appreciate that not everyone can watch the live show and always miss out on the giveaways. So if you don't win in the live show, pop a comment underneath the live video, and then I'll pick a winner from there. Do me a favour though, guys, if you're liking my live videos, I'm live every Monday at 8 o'clock. Click that like button. Tick, click that like button. And that gives me a wider reach to the crafty community. So thank you so much. Let's have a look. I've got a few questions on it. Question. Are there any new launches before you go to America? Samantha, the answer to that one is no. There is an Imala launch, but nothing from Stamps by Me. The next live launch from Stamps by Me is August 29th. It's a new and exclusive, and it's Quatre D. New Quatre D. Karen Long, question, demo day. Could Unico come, please? Yes, I'm already in conversations with lots of brands to try and get different brands in each time we do one. So leave that one with me, Karen. Donna says she loves that I do giveaways for both because you can't always catch the lives. That's why I do it. Because some people do catch up, particularly our USA following. It seems to tick up the day after, and the day after, that's when the views seem to come through for our USA following. So, and I always leave it a few days anyway as well. Yeah, so you've got a lovely new Imala coming, more Quatre D. So there's lots to look forward to. In the summer months like July and August, we always sort of like tail back with releasing brand new designs. It's a time for us to gather our designs and take a respite, recover, regroup from sales from the beginning of the year. I just find that the middle of the year really helps us to manage, see where we are as a company, and then we get back on it end of August, September, and then it picks back up again. So that's why you get your fantastic deals as well. Quatre D, oh look at you lot, Quatre D, oh my gosh, Quatre D. Jane says also, what about new ink pads? Yes, they're all going to be built in. As soon as I know, you will know too. I have some new consumables coming too that are not ink pads. Can't tell you too much. Excited for Quatre D. I know, so good. And I know you're all building your range of ink pads as well, just like me. So yes, won't be long. So I'll give these names at the end. Right, shall we get into a demo? Now, if you're staying for a demo, if you've got Ruby Bloom paper or your fantastic Mulberry and Gold paper, you need to grab a sheet, and I'm just going to show you how to make the most very quickest adorable pocket that could be used for tea, chocolate, milkshake packets, for chocolate bars, gifts, tags, bookmarks, whatever you want. And it's so easy. So you're going to need a sheet of 12 by 12. Now I'm going to do 2 at the same time because it is that easy. And let me show you these ones that I've already done. Let's just move this out of the way. So don't forget to share. Don't forget to share. So I did these cute pockets here. So you see, you can pop, but basically, I'm just thinking there, it could be called a loaded pocket, could it not? Because it's got loads of stuff in the pockets. Super easy, absolutely amazing. And then here is one from the wonderful Ruby and Bloom collection where you can stack and create pockets, really embellish. You could put some elastic round, some ribbon round. Totally easy. Imala launch. Couple of weeks, Christine, couple of weeks. So let's crack straight on. So 12 by 12 if you are, now I want chocolate. I'm sorry. So So these are both double-sided. Now if you like either of these, they're still available on the website, 12 by 12. But equally, you do not have to buy the products to get involved with the craft that I do for you all. Totally free, honestly. Just grab some paper out your stash and post it in our group. Just let us know that you've crafted along. That makes me very happy. Right, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to go with this one from Ruby Bloom. So if you've got Ruby Bloom and you want to craft along, I'm going to go this one. And from this one, from the Mulberry and Gold, I'm going to go this one, and it's got this on the back. And then Ruby and Bloom's this one, and it's got this on the back. So let's just get rid of all of our stuff here, and let's craft along. Mulberry and Gold is my favourite collection so far. Is it? It's mine as well. Wait till you see the gents one that's coming. The gents one. We've done a gents one. Super cool. So for this particular, for this particular technique, let me just show you something. If you do that, these are two different sizes, but if you do two the same and put a hinge in, you'll have a book. Look, you could have a book. And I've shown you how all to do the hinge. Go back and watch all the paper chain videos. There is a dedicated channel on my YouTube channel that it says paper chain. You can go and check it out on there. Right, so 12 by 12. All you're going to do is going to cut it at 8. Let's just put my extending arm out here very quickly. You're going to be blown away with how quick this is, guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's got tea or coffee on there. It's a bit scruffy. What about? So make sure my pattern on the back looks nice too. So I'm going to cut this at 8. So it's a 12 by 12 sheet and I'm going to cut it at 8. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that one as well because that might confuse. Woohoo, male things. You struggle with men's cards, yet me too. So all I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to fold it in half. Just by eye. Super easy. So you just got like that. Anyone crafting along, or are you all waiting until I've finished? Or are you all actually waiting until I make the mistakes and then you're going to make sure yours is right? Because that's normally what you all do to me. So let's do the second one. Just cut it at 8. 8 by 12. So Tanya says, liked and shared, Tony. George is adamant he's going to stay awake in case Tony says his name. He's a big fan, Tony. Start them young. He's only 6. Well, hello, George. Did she say George? George, lovely to have your company. What are you doing this evening? Have you got some paper? Get some paper, sweetheart. I can't wait to see your mates, young man. I hope you're having a nice evening. And what have you had for your tea? Tell me what you've had for your tea. What has Tom had for his tea? Waffles, chicken dippers, and peas, and sweet corn. Kids. So here we go, guys. If you've got to go to bed, George, I'll see you later. Right, so here we go. Look, super easy. 1, 2. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in back into my guillotine, and I'm going to cut. I'm going to do 2 different ones. I'm going to cut on 2 inch to the line. So 2 to there. I'll snip it with my scissors, but 2 inch to the line. I'm going to turn it around, and then on this one I'm going to do, let's do 3. Do as close as I dare to that score line. You see? 2 and 3. Now you can do 1 and 2, 2 and 2. You can't do them the same though, guys. Don't forget the same. You can't do them the same. They have to be different to get the effect. So let's do this one. So let's do 1.5 on this one just to be different. To the score line. There as I go. Then turn it round. And then this one we'll do, that was 1.5, let's do 2.5 on this one, to the score line, like so. I'm just going to take my scissors and cut it in. Oh, Michaela's grandson's going to bed as well. Good night. Good night, children. Good night. So let's bring in both our projects here, look. Super easy. So all I'm going to do is make sure that line goes right to that score line. Same with this one. So the next part is the fiddliest part of it all. If you've just tuned in right now, you're probably thinking, what on earth is she doing? Glad you can watch me back, Audrey. Perfect. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my scissors and cut along this line here to here. Okay. So go on the score line you've done and cut. This is the fiddliest bit, by the way. Yeah, so far. Looks quite easy, doesn't it? I'm easily confused. Listen, welcome to my world, guys. It's so confusing. It's not. This is so easy. So let's just move one out of the way for now. Let's just have focus. So all we're going to do here is you're just going to build the pocket. Super, super easy. So let's go back. So all you're going to do is make sure it's the right way. So watch what happens here, guys. This goes on here. Ready? This goes on here. This goes on here. Ta-da! Oh, steak and kidney. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Shall we have a look at this one? So when you bring it down, you're like, oh, I'm not sure which way it goes. It'll come. The penny will drop, trust me. So we can go this way. And then we bring this chunkier one in. And then this one in. So you got a pocket. Look. Is that not just the coolest thing ever? Shuri Myers, I'm new and I love watching. Welcome to the channel, sweetheart. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because we do tons of stuff like this. It doesn't always go to plan though. Trust me, it doesn't always. You are a magician, Tony. Not quite. Not quite. So let me just show you again. So it was an 12 by 8 piece of paper, 12 by 8. Just cut the 12 by 12 to 8. Okay. And we folded it in half, remember? And then we cut 1 inch to the score line and then 2 inch to the score line and cut it away, and we end up with this. Super, super easy. And then we just build. But I think, do you know what though, guys? If we play around with it, you could get the different patterns. Let's try it this way. Have we already done it this way? Oh, see, if you swap it round, if it depends on which way you put them, I guess. Put that one on there. Or if you did it that way, could it do it that way? No, it wouldn't work that way. It needs to both be at the base. So like that and then like that. But if we turned it over, would that be the same? No, it totally would not, look. So you decide, totally, you decide which way you want your pattern to be. How cool is that? I think that's quite cool, don't you? So I'm going to go with this. So let me just show you how I build them very, very quickly. These are great for like little mini bookmarks, little treats. I like, do you know the new sachets that come with like hot chocolate frappuccinos or something like that? These are cool gifts for them, those sorts of things. So let's just show you this. So I'm just going to pop some glue down here. So just down the side, down by the base. We'll just pop this on here. And if you don't quite cut it straight, just get your blending tool and distress the edges, you know, with a little bit of ink, like so. So we have our little pocket up here, and then this one, I'm just going to go down the side, down by the base. Fold that one in. And then this one. George has had fish dippers, cucumber and lettuce. Nice one, George. Good night, sweetheart. So here we go, look. How cool is that? Now, there are a couple of ways you could totally jazz this up, make it more personable. You could corner, if you've got the corner punch, you could corner the edges if you want to. Let's just build our second one because it's super quick. So which way am I going to do this one? Let's have a look. I think it's all personal trial and error which way. Let's try it this way. So the pattern is on the back there. Do we like it better this way? Let's have a look. I think I like that one, like that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. So a bit of glue on this one this time. So side, base, side. And then we'll fold this one in. So this just needs glue down here. Sorry, I'm not in shot there. And then this one. Sue's busy making cards. My first purchase from Stamps by Me was from HSN, and I can say it looks even better in person than on TV. Oh, thank you, Shannon. That's super kind. Lots more to come, though. Hopefully, they keep inviting me back, so I must be doing something right. I think, you know, look at that. That's cool, doesn't it? I think sometimes it's nice to have different faces and guests on HSN, you know. You know, see if something different for a change. The only problem I have with it is the 8-minute scenario. It's like, how do I explain who I am, go through the product, do a demo? Oh, there we go. So here, look, we have our wonderful pockets. Now you can see if you change the size of your pockets, how the pocket gets smaller. So it's totally your call on how you're going to do it. If you are wanting to do the book element of it, like so, and make sure you just do the pockets the same size, okay? And then what I like to do here is, you know, these offcuts. I just like to make little pockets, little books and things. So let's just make, so let's just say, for instance, I mean, this is just an offcut and I'm not measuring. I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to fold it in half. Well, let's do pattern. Fold it in half. And you could do a nice sentiment inside there as a quote if you wanted to. So there's a little book. Then with this bit, we will do, let's do it the other way this time. So with this one, I'm going to go freehand again, but you know, I'm going to glue down the bottom and the side to create a little mini pocket here. And then whilst that's gluing, I'm just going to take my circle punch just to jazz it up a little bit, and we'll do a little bit of a slot there just to give it a little bit of interest. Let me just trim this off at the bottom because I didn't do that very straight at all. And then we've got like a little mini pocket here. Just giving you a quick few ideas here. So we have like a little pocket inside a pocket. So this could go in here if you wanted it to. So you can just build up with all of your offcuts. What I do particularly like to do though is I always like to embellish. And that's a great thing about paper chain, is you get the wonderful sort of buildable element part of it, where you can build and fussy cut if you want to, just to create texture, dimension on there. So if I just grab, say for instance, one of the mounts from the collection, so if you have got the collection, now you could fussy cut this away here and have it cascading over the pocket if you wanted to, or have it as an embellishment on the pocket. Super, super easy. No rules with this type of craft. So did you all get that one? Are you all like now pausing me and rewinding and going back, and pausing and rewinding and going back? But what I would say to you as well is that if you want to jazz it up even further, take a bit of time on it. Like the top of your pockets here, if you sort of take some of the core paper, the lined paper or plain, can you see here I've just put black. So I just put a strip of colour or sparkle or something on the pockets, just so people can see the layers of pockets, because it sort of blends into one, doesn't it, a little bit, when it hasn't got, like this one, I'm totally lost here. I know I've got a little pocket, a mini, and then I've got this one, but I'm like losing the definition. So a good way to just enhance those pockets is to grab a piece of like black or whatever you've got, in like this yellow here. If I used it across there, it would get lost because it'd blend into the back. But let me just see if I've just got a bit of paper to hand or card. Oh, I've got a piece of black here. Let's just see if it's wide enough. Yeah, it's wide enough. So all I do is just pop it in my guillotine, and I just take a little slither like so, and then edge the pocket like so. And that just, if you do, this is obviously not long enough, but if you do repeat the process, then you get the differentiation between the pockets, if that makes any sense at all. It just makes your work pop that little bit more. Margaret says she's late to the party, but we'll watch soon. It's a super easy technique, guys, and if you've got any 12x12s and you've got a ton of grandkids or a ton of family members, or you're doing place settings for a table, you know, just like full of jokes, full of memory, anything you want to. 12x12 piece of paper, cut to 8, folded in half, cut in 2 places, beautiful pockets, and you can really embellish. If you like to do like key rings and things like that, that looks totally cool as well. So I am going to pick, Karen's going to pick a winner for me, hopefully. I'm going to send a winner in this live show, the ones that I've made already, and then the other 2 that I've started I will finish and send to anyone that comments underneath this video when I've gone off air. And if you're liking the video, guys, don't forget to give me the thumbs up on the video too as well. Let's have a look. Lots of you joining, lots of new names. It's wonderful to have your company. It really is. Thank you so much. You do listen. When I say share the love of craft, let's get some new faces. You do listen. It's wonderful. So let's see if we've got a winner then, guys. And then I'll read out the rest of the winners. So drum roll, we have a winner, and that lovely winner is Lynn Habens. So Lynn, you are the winner of tonight's projects that I've made. I know I normally give product away as well. I will pop a bit of product in with the gift as well for you. So let me know your name and address, and I'll get those out to you. So well done, sweetheart. And then I have a ton of names here as well. So if you've got a pen, because there's a ton of names, I have Marilyn Hepworth. I don't know if Marilyn's on, but Marilyn Hepworth, you've won some papers. We have Martha Chapman, who has also won some papers. We have Wendy Elderfield, who's won the die cutting machine. We have Sally McLeod, who's won the Paper Craft Society box. And then we have Joanne Wilkes, who's won the Poppy collection. I think I've caught up. It's going to cost me a fortune. Oh, sometimes I do it to myself, honestly, but no, totally worthy. So if you know any of these ladies' names, or it's you in person, if you message me or Karen, your address details, we'll get those lovely prizes out to you. And that's just me saying thank you for coming and joining us every Monday at 8 o'clock or whenever you can. So congratulations, ladies. Total worthy winners. I'll keep that with me though, just as a reminder, just in case some of the ladies don't get in touch. We'll recap on those next week. So I'm back with you next Monday, 8 o'clock. I'm hoping this week I'm going to get in my own studio and do some inspirational content for you with some of the lines that we've brought to you recently. I'm very conscious I haven't been in Studio One very much, but now that I'm getting a little bit of time back to myself, we will be creative in there as well. So don't forget to share the love of craft. If your name was not called, it isn't all lost. Pop a comment underneath here and give me the thumbs up. So thank you so much. It's been lovely to have your company. I do like to play. And don't forget, if you want to pause, mute, rewind and create that project, make sure you share your makes in our Eureka fan page, because we love to see your makes. We really, really do. And if it's not our paper, we don't care. You've watched my show and you've got involved, so that's all that matters. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely evening, and I will catch you all later. I am a giddy kipper. I've got a great week ahead, and I'll keep you all informed throughout. And if I do anything different, it'll be in the newsletter, so make sure you sign up for my newsletter. Don't forget to join the Create Together Club, because you'll kick yourself once it's gone and you're not in it. So I will see you all later. Take care, guys. Bye.